In this video, we'll talk about how you can make your first $1,000 with AI OFM or a real OFM. I'll explain the whole process and also show you how to actually do it. It's behind this little pink sheet. So let's start right away. It's ideal to have some money to start AI OFM. It's possible to start without almost any money, but it can be a bit harder and you will need to face some challenges which aren't explained in this video, but still you can watch this video and then just try to figure out the rest on your own. So this scenario, which I basically built here, is made for $300 budget. I set $300 budget for this video because I believe everyone should have $300 to invest, to be honest. And if you don't, then there's bigger issues than you starting a new business, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's go over what you'll actually need, what you will need to buy, and how we will spend our hard-earned money. So let's get right into it. So the first thing you want to do is buy an iPhone 12. If you can buy a newer iPhone than 12 for around $150, then go for it. For example, I sometimes can get better deals because I have a small personal brand, and when I add a story, I just get a lot of people messaging me, and I can, push the price down. But for around $150, you can get an used iPhone 12. That will be your work phone. You can use your main phone too if you don't have the money and it's really tight, but it's ideal that you invest in a second phone. It will just help you a lot, way more. Now, another thing, you'll buy one data plan. For example, in our country, I pay around 22 euros, so like $24 for unlimited data for 30 days for one phone. So you want to do the same, basically get unlimited data plan. Why not use proxies? Well, because Instagram can detect proxies if your setup is not good, and in general, it's better to have clean setups with these strategies compared to black hat methods. So that's why you want to buy a data plan. Another thing you want to buy is 3 SIM cards. The cheapest one, you can just get the verification SMS on, so it's like credit-based cards. For example, in my country, they cost 4 euros, so like $5 per one card. Theoretically, you can buy only 2 since you will have most likely one number from the data plan, but just to keep it simple and it's pretty cheap, I added it here, so you have 3 SIM cards for SMS verification. And then another thing, you want to buy 3 good aged Gmail accounts from Accounts Market or another vendor if you have. For example, I have a private one, which is better in my opinion than Accounts Market, but Accounts Market for start will do if you don't have any knowledge what to do. And then the last thing is an AI tool subscription, basically somewhere where you can generate the content to actually sell. Now, there's many sites you can use like Higgsfield, Wavespeed, etc. I'm going to promote my own site, but I'm going to give you good reasons why you should actually invest in my site compared to the other ones. So if you use code YT10, you get 10% off on modelclone.app. So the starter plan from $29 will cost around $26 for the month. And you get around 3,000 credits for that. Now, why you want to use our site compared to like Higgsfield, etc.? It's because you have everything you need in one site, so you won't have to buy multiple subscriptions. And now let me explain to you. So for the creation of your model, you're going to go into My Avatars, Create Model. If you already have an AI model, you're going to add 3 pictures here. If you don't, you're going to click Generate AI Model, name her whatever you want, and then either from scratch, where you click out what you want, add age and some reference, or from photos where it takes like a reference from the photos and makes a model from all of these photos. It's up to you which one you want to make. Basically, you're going to have your model made here, and then you can generate the marketing content. For marketing content, you have like identity recreation, where basically you screenshot a viral post from Instagram, you add it here, and it recreates into your model, or you have like prompt to image. And now for videos, the biggest reason why you should get our app is that we have our custom motion control engine. So like 99% of people use Kling. Kling is pretty expensive. Or motion control, Motion X costs 6 cents per second, and there's zero guidelines on how much sexy the content can be, so it won't get you flagged. That's why it's the perfect winner for AI OFM and OFM in general. It's cheaper, and you can generate basically any type of sexy content and you won't get flagged. Then you have prompt video, face swap, and talking video, everything cool. And the last part is you actually get a category where you can generate content you sell on FanView itself. You know what type of content that is. I'm not going to talk about it here, but basically we have custom comfy UI workflows there, made easy to use in a web, so you don't have to start up a pod with a GPU and everything. We do everything on our end. You just type in the prompt and you can just generate the content to sell. And then some extra things you need to note that are for free here for all subscriptions is upscaler for content, is first frame extractor, synth ID remover. That's a big thing why you can get banned on Instagram. Nano Banana has synth ID in itself. This will remove it and Instagram won't be able to tell it's AI from it. Then you have a video and photo repurposer where you can repurpose content. It's change watermark and everything, metadata, etc. And also you have courses. You have some videos in courses like how to actually scale the models. So it's a very good buy for $26. So if you're starting out, or even if you're already doing AI/OFM, I really recommend trying our app. Get the cheapest plan, try it out for a month, and you will love it. Now, okay, moving back to our board, so we don't go overboard with the self-promotion of my tool. Now, once you have everything from this, you are ready to start actually making money. So what's under here is the strategy, and we will talk about it right now. I'm going to try to explain it to you as if you were a complete retard. So hopefully you will understand what to do. First thing you're going to do when you get the phone, you're going to reset the phone, make sure it's reset, Then you're going to add the data SIM card to phone. You put it on data only, no fucking Wi-Fi. Then you create an iCloud email for your iCloud and you write it somewhere so you don't forget it. Then you're going to download Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. On Instagram and TikTok, you're going to make one account per day. You're going to make the account with email plus an SMS code from the number. For the numbers, always make sure you basically tape the SIM cards back to the phone, so you have the PAC code, PIN code, and the number with the SIM card, so it doesn't get used up in case in future you need to, get a verification code and you throw out the SIM cards and you are basically fucked. So you're gonna make the account. You're gonna also turn on two-factor authentication and verify the email and SMS number. You're gonna just scroll and follow a few USA pages. For Instagram and TikTok, it's basically the same, and you can create one account per day. So you create one account on TikTok, one account on Instagram, and then on the next day you can create another account on TikTok and another account on Instagram. And then on the third day, again, one account on TikTok, one account on Instagram. You don't need to do 10-day, 20-day warm-ups. That's bullshit. You can start posting almost right away, but I would just do those 3 days of warm-ups until you have 3 pages ready, so you're ready to start rolling. And while Instagram and TikTok, you do one per day, you can make a Facebook account the first day and also one X account. Facebook account, again, with a SIM card, and Gmail and X the same way. Then you're going to buy premium on X for $60. And then you're going to get all my links or any link shortener, which you can use. It's up to you. I'm not going to promote any here. Now, once you do all of these things, basically that's going to take you 3 days to do. Then you can start posting. You're going to do 3 same posts daily on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. So basically you make post A, B, C, and you can post the same post, post A on IG, TikTok, and Facebook at one time. It doesn't matter because it's a different platform. Just be careful with TikTok. If it's more sexy, then I wouldn't maybe post it on TikTok and post it only on Instagram and Facebook. But if it's pretty okay, then you can post the same ones on each of the socials. And on X, you want to post pictures mainly and do just some comment baiting. I have a full X video on my YouTube channel, so you can watch it. I'm not going to explain the strategy here more in depth because the video will be too long, but you understand what I mean. After 10 days, you can add a link to your Instagram and Facebook and TikTok if you have 1,000 followers, but most likely you don't. And then you can start funneling people into FanView or OnlyFans or to Telegram and do AI chatting. All of these strategies more in depth are posted on my YouTube channel. Then reinvest the money back into the business. So get a better strategy, get a coaching, or just, invest some money into learning something new, get more phones, and just scale, and you won't even realize, and boom, you're gonna hit 10K, and you don't need to suck your boss's dick anymore to keep a 9 to 5 job which pays you the minimum wage, so you can't even get laid. That's basically how to start AIOFM and OFM as simple as possible. You don't need to overcomplicate it from the start. There's too much noise on YouTube, Telegram, and other social sites where all gurus try to sell you this type of method, this method. And in reality, to make your first $1,000, to get out of the rat hole, you don't even need a strategy, you just need a system, and I just explained to you the whole system here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos, feel free to check out my channel. There's a lot of videos with more in-depth strategies here. Don't forget to subscribe because it helps us grow more and just keeps me motivated to keep posting. Don't forget to try Model Clone, YT10 for 10% off. And don't forget to join our Telegram group. I don't post there yet, but once we get more people in, I'll try to add some more good sauce there. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.